Hey guys, it's Cristin live back here, and today I'm doing a video on the top things that I use apple cider vinegar for, also known better as ACV. Number one, I use this when I have like a dry, itchy scalp, or if I'm getting like dandruff. Being that I have really dark hair, even if I get like a couple little dandruff flakes, it's very noticeable. So what you do is you wash your hair, use your conditioner, and then you're gonna just rinse with, or the people say rinse, but you don't wash it out. So basically you're just gonna pour a little bit of this just on your scalp, gently rub it in, put a little more in, and then leave it on. It really just balances the pH of your scalp, so it works really well for that. Number two, as a toner for your face, if you are acne prone or have any kind of like hormonal balances, this is great because as a toner, it's going to regulate your pH, reduce your acne, tighten pores, and it does that because it is an antifungal product. Number three, it removes warts and skin tags. Because it is an antifungal product, it naturally over time will actually break down any kind of fungal thing you have going on, whether it's your feet or anywhere in your body. You can do it by just a rinse in the bathtub, or if say you have like a specific skin tag or wart somewhere and you want to get rid of it, what you do is just put a little bit on a cotton ball, put the cotton ball on wherever it is that you have the problem, and then put a little band-aid over it. You do that for about 2 weeks. I know it sounds gross, but it'll turn black and eventually it's just going to fall off, which is the most natural and kind way to alleviate your body of those kind of things. Number four, oops, my thumb is not in there. Drink it. This alleviates all kinds of issues. It's good for people who have allergies. If you're trying to detox, it's great if you've got any kind of issues with your lymphatic system. It's good if you have colds. You can drink it for weight loss. If you have any kind of diabetic issues, it's great because it's actually going to, I think something just bit me. It's going to lower your glucose levels, so that's wonderful. For pets, cats, dogs, well, I don't know. We don't bathe our cat because my cat would probably scratch me until I was like, I'd never bathe him again. So, but for our dogs, what you can do is either put half and half, so 1 part this, 1 part water in a spray bottle, and you can spray them occasionally, maybe like twice a week, as an organic way to keep fleas away from them. You can also use it if they have an accident or if they are marking. It is a great, great neutralizer of odors. So, let's see, where are we at? Number 6. I live in Florida. People get sunburns all the time. I tell them you need to put sunscreen on and lather up. Nobody listens to me. They always come home and they're like, oh my God, I'm so sunburned, Cristin, I don't know what happened. Yeah, because you didn't wear sunscreen like I told you to. But anyway, that's for another video. If you put this on a washcloth or a cotton ball and gently rub or place it anywhere that you have a sunburn, it's going to neutralize the burn and soothe the redness, and because it's antifungal and anti-inflammatory, it's only going to be helpful. So I can't do this with this big old bottle, so I'm going to put this down. Number 7, you can whiten your teeth with it. After you're done brushing, put a little bit either on a cotton ball or a Q-tip or your finger. Just make sure you don't have any open like paper cuts or anything because it will burn. But you just rub it on for like a minute, leave it on. I know it's not the greatest taste, but the smell and the taste does dissipate pretty shortly, within a minute or two. Or if you want to whiten your nails, toenails, you can put it, you can either put it in your bath, like I mentioned before, or you can take a small bucket with warm water. I believe it's 2 parts water to 1 part ACV, and you soak for 30 minutes and your nails come out beautiful and white, and part of that is because it's an antifungal, and so if there's anything else going on with your feet, it's like a 2-for-1. Can't get better than that. Let's see, number 8. If you guys don't use like a store brand deodorant, you want to use a more natural deodorant, or if you're out of deodorant, or for whatever reason that you need a different kind of deodorant, it is a natural deodorizer. Like I said about the pet thing, I mean, I am not kidding you. It is wonderful. So not only is it antibacterial, antifungal, it gets rid of and neutralizes odors. Take a cotton ball, rub it underneath, and it keeps body odor away for days. Let's see, where are we at? Number 9. It can help ease varicose veins. Again, I said it's a anti-inflammatory as well as it hugely improves your circulation. So again, you can take a washcloth or a cotton ball and you just gently rub it wherever you're having the enlarged veins. And over time, I would give it 30 days at least, sometimes sooner, but give it the full time to go into effect and you will notice a big difference. So number 10, ingrown hairs. If you guys or girls, you shave, sometimes your razor maybe not new within the last couple days, so as it starts to get dull, it pulls those hairs out. They get ingrown, they get red, they get inflamed. It's uncomfortable, it's itchy, nobody likes it. And if you can just kind of hold a dab of a cotton ball with the ACV on there, kind of rub it around, just make sure it really sits in, let it dry, don't ever rinse it off. And you will notice the hair will grow back through like within a day or 2. And the inflammation's gone, the redness is gone, it's great. Another tip or trick that I like to use is I love to I like to clean with regular vinegar because it's cheaper, but I clean specifically with ACV when it comes to like my makeup brushes or anything to do with the kids. You can also soak your toothbrushes in it. I mean, unless they're getting they're really old or grungy, they need to be cleaned, but they don't need to be replaced like every month. But they start to get kind of grungy after that amount of time. So you can just put them upside down in a cup for like 20 minutes and then just let it air dry and voila, it's clean. Same with the makeup brushes. Makeup brushes I only do about 5-10 minutes, kind of swish them around there, let them sit. I do rinse my makeup brushes and then I let them air dry. You don't have to rinse the toothbrushes because the little bristles, they just dry out and it's a little different than depending on what kind of hair or material or ingredient that your brushes are made out of. So, and let's see, last but not least would be for, I guess you'd call it like a facial detox mask. What I do is I take some bentonite clay, which you can buy at Walmart or Amazon or wherever you shop, your local pharmacy, and you just add about a teaspoon of ACV to the clay. And you mix it around, it'll become, it'll look like clay, but it'll be wet. So it'll be thick, but you just smooth it on your face and you let it sit for about 15-20 minutes. It'll start to feel like your face is drying out, but what it's really doing is neutralizing everything, and it's also exfoliating. Now, the only thing about that is make sure that when you stir your bentonite clay and your ACV that you don't use a metal bowl or a metal spoon, because that actually neutralizes everything active in your apple cider vinegar, which pretty much takes the point away from even doing it. So make sure you use plastic, wood, rubber, no metal. So anyway, those are my top tips and tricks and ways that I use apple cider vinegar. Always use organic, unfiltered, and I prefer Bragg's. It is probably the #1 apple cider vinegar that people use today, It's readily available at Walmart, Publix, Winn-Dixie, Kroger's, whatever grocery store, pharmacy, wherever you shop, you should be able to find it. So, with that said, I hope you all enjoyed it. If you have not subscribed to my channel, just click that red button right below, subscribe, comment, let me know if you enjoyed it, and if what other videos you guys would like to see. All right, thank you so much. See y'all later. Number 1, I use this when I have like a